everybody, it's Josh with Patriot Hunting. Wanted to do a video on how to score deer, that sort of things. Figured a lot of people are wondering how to do it and to do it correctly. So this is the deer I shot this year. We called him Baby 10. My son named him that. Full videos up on the channel. If you haven't seen it, go give it a watch for us. If you haven't already and you're not, and subscribe to the channel, subscribe for us. That way we can build the brand, that sort of stuff, bring y'all some good videos. Also got merch here if you're interested in it. But let's get to the video, all right? I want to show you guys how to score deer properly. I have here the official score sheet from the Boone & Crockett. You just go to their website and you can get it. So I like to go ahead and get the tape measure out, have it set. That way there's no question about it. You want to get you a nice piece of, you can get a small wire, small rope, that sort of stuff. I just grabbed some fishing line. That's all I had real quick. So, but we'll start with how to do it, all right? So on the sheet, when you fill it out, it's pretty self-explanatory, okay? It's talking about number of points per side, tip to tip spread, and then greatest spread, right? And so we'll start and we'll go tip to tip. So it's talking about the tip here to this tip. So we'll go there, that, right there. So the tip to tip on this deer is going to be 14 2/8. So make sure you do all your measurements. Here's a pointer. Do all your measurements in eighths. Go all the way down to eighths. So it's 14 2/8. All right, the greatest spread here. So you want to go find the greatest spread possible. Roughly right there. Here's another tip that I typically do, okay? I typically 19 5/8 for great spread. So I typically do I typically put something on the end here so that it's crimped down nice. That way it's easier, a little bit easier to keep track of, hey, where's the starting point on it. I'm just gonna tie a knot real quick in it. That way I have it. And then the professionals, the ones that are actual Boone & Crockett scorers, they take it and they have their little clip they put on the line for the end measurement. So they have the starting point and then they put a little clip for the end measurement. All right. So I got those two, and then it says inside spread, right? So we want to go our widest spot on the inside. Here to here. Right at 17. So widest spot on the inside is 17 0/8. All right. So then it's going to ask. So the next one it asks to do is your main beam measurements. All right. So doing the main beam measurements. So you want to follow the blood line. It's going to be hard if you've never done it. You'll probably not know what I'm talking about. But follow the blood line, which basically comes off of right up the back side of the eye and comes up, and then it runs up the back side of the beam all the way up to here. Okay, so you'll come off the eye and runs up. runs up that beam, and you go all the way out to the end of the beam, okay? So, running that beam. And here's the trick, they also do the measurements multiple times. So you take it, gonna run up that beam, up that bloodline all the way. Gotta follow it. I understand sometimes it's hard to do, especially if you don't have the right stuff. So like this one is 18 7/8 beam. That's it. So 18 7/8 on that side. Then it says go down, do the G1. This G1 here is not an inch. I can go ahead and tell you, so I'm not even gonna measure it. To do the G2, let me show you guys doing the G2 over here, okay? You want to run across the top of the main beam, put your line across the top of the main beam, right there, mark it where it's on across the top, and that's going to be your starting point. So you'll go from that mark, you'll go here, and then you'll run up, 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 up. So, go there. This is called the G2. This one's the G2. And we got 10 1/8 on the G2 on this side. So this is the right side, okay? 10 1/8 on that one. Do the same thing, cross the top of the main beam. Boom. We want to go from there. So, and I'll tell you guys a little pointer on this also, on how to do this the right way. I just wanted to do a quick video for you guys. Get you a piece of like masking tape and put it across right here. So when you put it from across the main beam, you can mark it with your pen, okay? So this one's 7 3/8. That's gonna be the G3, okay? 7 3/8. For the G4s, do the same thing. Cross the top, come up to here. So 1 3/8 on that one for the G4. Okay, I'm gonna stay on this side rather than doing that side just to show you guys. And I'll give you guys the total when I'm done. But now we're gonna do the mass measurements, okay? So even though this G1 is not an inch, he still gets a measurement down here at the base. Okay? And you wanna go smallest spot between the pedicle and that G2, okay? So he's 4 3/8 on that base measurement, okay? 4 3/8. And then you want to go, he gets the measurement here also between the G1 and the G2. So we'll come here. So it's right at 4. Okay. 4 and 0.8. And then you go between the G2 and G3. You go here. And the key is, like I said, you want to correctly do it, you want to get the smallest spot between them, okay? Smallest spot between them, and this one is 4 and 2/8. So that measurement's 4 and 2/8. You can see it's a little bladed there. Then you go between G3 and G4, smallest spot. Smallest spot. It's going to be 3 and 3/8. Okay, so then what you do, I would do the same thing for the left side, input it all the way down, add up my totals, do my deductions right here, the difference between them, calculate it, put it here, and then you'll add it up right here. So y'all stay tuned, I'll get back to you. I'm gonna do the rest of it right now, and I'll give you the total of what this deer is right here. Okay, this is baby 10. He should be right around 130 inches, and he'll score only as an 8 point. But anyways, stay tuned, here it comes. All right guys, so we're back. So it's interesting, it's been about 2 months since I shot him. I'm actually gonna go have his skull mount done, but I finished up the tallies right here. So he doesn't have any abnormal points, so nothing there. Inside spread, did all that, came up with a total of 126 and 6/8 minus his deductions, which is only 4 inches and 2/8, so it's 122 and 4/8 is what his net total score is. I don't really care about net. So, but yeah, he's shrunk about, I don't know, when I shot him and I measured him, he was right around 130. So he's almost lost 4 inches, but which is, I would say, about normal. Might be a little bit more than normal, but and some of it is you know, I measured him with a thin piece of fishing line rather than a thicker rope. So, you know, give or take some, but that's about right. That's how you do it. Like I said, to make it easier, you can get a little piece of masking tape, put your line across the top, and then measure from line up for the beam, for the tines, sorry, and then follow the blood line up for your main beams. So, which this one, I was actually looking at this side, and it's good to see it on this side. You can actually see right here he has a line going across, and that's his bloodline. So, and you start from the eye and you work your way up. So, but anyways, hope this helps y'all. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe for me, and good luck hunting. Thanks guys, see ya.